Yeah, it's a guide on the Ruby Crag or something. Call to the Crag is the first one I'm doing. When doing the Beastiary, you need to keep in mind that you're gonna have to get the, what are they called? These slime bits. So you need to keep some from the previous time that you did this. Otherwise, it will be incredibly annoying to get the rest of it. Yep. You can pretty much auto-complete this quest. If you've already got like 8, you just kill a couple more slimes. Get 12, not a big deal. Other ones, not too difficult. Just kill a couple of the guys on the top. It's not too hard. Grab the chest. And there you go. I'm doing this whole thing with just basic stuff, so that way anyone can follow along. I'm using an enchanting, because enchanting is easy. It's not very difficult. Make sure you have cauterize. That's about it. And you can run this whole thing with just cauterize and basic attack. But you do need a healing spell, or you. For the lesser Craglins, just kind of move them around in a circle. If you get put in a little pit, that's fine. You can usually use an AoE attack or just auto attack and kill them. Not a huge issue. This is I believe the second chest you grab. I'll leave the other ones somewhere. I don't know. I'll do that later. The first trial, not too difficult for this area. Just keep moving in a constant clockwise motion. When the starts shooting those shit, just kind of get out of the way. Don't sit still. Always attack. Heal. Time your potions. Not too difficult. Don't do what I did. Don't get stuck on the top right there. You most likely will die. But since I'm the greatest player to ever exist, I will not die. I'm built different. Alright, this next one's also not too difficult. You just kind of kill the larvas. Not hard. You can sometimes get slimes from them too, so if you didn't know to get those, do this quest combined with the other one and you'll get enough slimes to turn it in. Next part of this is also not too hard. You literally just walk over the eggs, collect them, that kind of thing. If you want, I'm pretty sure you can just recall back to start, come back and just do the 4 on the front if you can't get back there, but it's really not hard. Alright, the trial of, what's this one called? Magma. This is pretty much the same as the first trial we did, only the fireballs do have a bigger hitbox and do a little bit more damage, but it's not the biggest deal. Just keep moving, same clockwise, heals, have your potions, don't get stuck in the top, that kind of thing. If you're playing an enchanter, you should have no issues. I do know that marshals, sometimes you kind of like, with your dashes, you'll get pushed into like a corner there and just get bombarded with the, fireballs, but, you know, just don't do that, and you'll be good. Alright, first jailed quest. This one isn't hard. It's literally just talking to a bunch of people in town. You go back, you go forth, you go back, you go forth, type in the password, you do that whole thing. And usually people get stuck on you right after this because you don't read it. And also, it doesn't do a good job of telling you, but I mean, play the game for a while, you'll figure it out. Yeah, after this, you'll just go up, talk to the person on like a rock, I think it is. They give you a quest to do some stuff. I'll show you in a sec. Alright, yeah, the lava samples quest. This one is really easy. The one on the right, you don't go for that. It just takes too much time to do. If you grab the first one right out the top, like right next to you, you can go over to the side, grab the other one. Then you can go back up to the top and grab that one. And usually by the time you've gone down, that's respawned. It didn't for me, so I just went back in the end and walked back out. It respawns, you can grab that fourth one and walk back up there. I usually don't ever take my time to go all the way around, because then you do, and the mobs respawn, you gotta kill them all over again, and no one wants to do that. One thing that is slightly annoying about this quest I'll note down is that you do end up killing a lot of Emberclaws once you go up there, and having to go back and kill 15 more is not fun. But, you know, you can usually just get the swarm of them down there, group them up, kill them, then just rinse and repeat a couple times. You'll get it done pretty quick. Especially if you're playing an AoE. If you're playing Marshal, especially like Wind Marshal, you'll have no problem with this. Very easy. Yeah, the quest for recruit for Gemshine, or what does it say? Plea to Gemshine, that's the one. Yeah, you just talk to Adams in the end. Yeah, that's about it. You talk to somebody else, go to the Sapphire Mines. There's a little semi-bug you can do there that'll make it easier. That'll be helpful. Alright, you also want to make sure you grab the new path quest, as we're going to be swapping in between the pleated Gemshine City and the new path quest kind of interchangeably, just so that way by the time we get the quest to get the Flicker of Life, we can just teleport down there, grab that, and continue on. for this one, we're just gonna kill the bats here. You can grab 3 of them, but you just kill 3 bats, then you can grab 3. You can then recall back and do this all over again. It saves a lot more time instead of killing every bat in the dungeon almost. At least for me, I found it was faster with the build I was using. I tried it a few other times. If you have got the ability to go through these walls, then it's easier. But I don't know if they patched that. I haven't used that yet. Alright, now that we have the Flicker of Life quest, we're just gonna make sure we continue with the new path up until the point where we teleport, and then we'll go down there. This one is a little bit annoying because you have to keep going back and forth, talking to the same 3 people. Then you gotta go down and kill the mobs, but killing the mobs is slightly annoying because sometimes they can corner you. They don't do much damage, but it takes so much time. One thing I find that helps is before you talk to Maxwell, just kill all the mobs in the center area, because the amount of time it takes you to do that, go down, then kill the bottoms. The top ones will respawn, so you can go back up, kill the tops, and then immediately go down to grab the key. Yeah. Alright, for this boss, he's not too difficult. The chieftain, honestly, just watch out. If you got a teleport or like a dash, I guess, you just dash immediately as soon as he shoots out the knives. You can get some big damage on that. Just sort of move in like a rectangle motion. Just keep motion, obviously. Most of these bosses have the same theme of just always be moving. Watch out for the random throwables they do. But he's honestly, I think, one of the easiest bosses in the game, so you should not lose to him. If you do, I'm sorry for you, man. Alright, so once you talk to the expeditioner, if you accept the quest, he will immediately teleport you right outside the dungeon, or delve. You want to grab the Flicker of Life before you do this. This bit's a little difficult. It took me, I think, 2 times to get it right. You will have to do this twice, because one of the chests, if you're going through all of them, requires a Flicker of Light, of the thing, whatever it's called. You grab 2 of them. First one for the quest, and the second one for that. And that should be, like, the last thing on this video. Alright, for this, you want to, it's bottom right, top left, middle, then bottom left, top right. It's not too hard. It's mostly just a trial and error kind of thing. Just keep doing it till you find it. I've done it so many times at this point, though, that it's ingrained into the back of my mind. Also, just feel free to grab the chest as you see them. I'm not, because I'm waiting till I get to the higher level, and then I'll just go and grab them all. But if you see a chest, it's better to pick it up now instead of trying to find the one you missed, and just kind of jot down where you get them. After you've done that, turn in the Flicker of Life quest. That will get you some pretty good XP. Because you want the extra enchant levels. If you're using the build I am, you're gonna want for this next boss, for the dragon, you're gonna want a lot of enchant so you can out heal him. Alright, we're gonna go back and start doing the Jailed quest again. Just, this one isn't too difficult. Kill the Ashrock Enforcers, grab the boxes, kill the Foreman. Sometimes when you do this one, you will aggro the Foreman. That's fine. If you just step out of here and then wait a couple seconds, sometimes it takes a little bit longer depending on how many you aggroed, it'll go away and you can go back in. You could also do the same thing if you only want to get the boxes on the right side or the bottom. Just go back up and then there you go. You respawn. Alright, the Trial of Beast. So what you want to do here is you want to make sure you start at the top. And if you've got the enchant weapon that I'm using right here, you'll hit both of them at the same time. I think most weapons in this game hit multiple enemies at the same time. You want to try to break the moat first. That way you get that speed buff and the attack buffs and all that stuff. So you can just kill them even faster. Also, this is the best place that I found that you can grind memories. So if you want to really get all those super rares and all that, you want to do that here. He drops one, and then the chest drops another, until they get patched, which I hope it doesn't, because this is really helpful for grinding. Alright, this one. For when you start this quest, Keegan will start to attack you. Just be prepared for that. If you do manage to lose, which I've done a few times, you just come back in here, ask the guy, challenge him back. Not the biggest deal in the world. Whatever his name is, Kunjin? Oh, I read that wrong. It's Kunjin. Yeah, just target him. I can't confirm this, but I'm pretty sure if you kill him, it kills the other guys. Most of the time, as you're attacking him, you'll end up just killing the enforcers. Or the foremans, so, you know, not too hard. Oh yeah, strategy. You want to make sure that you continue to just clockwise. Most fights in this game consist of clockwise motion and attack, like most games. Just always be moving, keep it clockwise. He does, the Foremen do use a shield, so that's kind of annoying. If they do, just don't attack them during that, and focus on healing. If you've got if you've got about 100, using the enchant build, you've got about 100 enchant, you should be fine to do the delve with the, what's it called, the dragon now, but I like to wait, just to ensure I can win. Alright, the Observer. A lot of people die here, don't understand why, it is not that hard. Just make sure you try to keep the beams as straight as possible. So if you're shooting a beam forward, you want to get far, sit still, let it go. And the other people, for the other ones, they're going to fire at you. If you go to the bottom, they'll kind of angle at a diagonal, and you can push either to the sides or up, and you won't get hit by them at all. The big laser combined with the little ones is kind of annoying, but if that does happen and they all start to shoot at the same time, go to the bottom left, and right when the big one goes off, I think you got a couple bits there before the others go off, move it directly to the right, and you'll dodge that. Not hard at all. Alright. Alright, the first delve, the Spitfire Run. This one is the easiest delve in the game, and if you follow this path exactly, this should be fine. It's slightly altered from my usual path when I used to run this back in the day, but this one is also fine. Just kind of be careful not to get stunned. The big guys do, what are they, the big AoE things do stun, and then you can kind of get into a point where you're getting bounced back and forth a little bit, but I mean, it's fine. I wouldn't recommend running this with multiple people, because once you kind of stack, it gets really hard to see who's who. I mean, unless you want the extra challenge. But it's really not that difficult. You also kind of have a fight at the end, but not really. It only has 1,000 HP, so not that big a deal. You can probably melee him if you want. Yeah, it's not too difficult. Also, another thing to remember is when you do delves, don't forget to go back and turn in your quest. That happens a lot. Alright, the next thing we're doing is we're going to fight the dragon. Now, during this fight, a kind of very minor bug happened. So, the dragon couldn't really hit me. So, you'll see that in a sec. The spirits are the only annoying part about this fight. And they do a lot of damage. At least to me. If you've got usually some better weapons, maybe some actual gear, you can probably do this not a big deal at all. Just watch out for the first 3 guys. If you really need to, you can pull one of them if you go to the far left and just use your basic magic bolt. It'll hit one, he'll push down, just keep hitting him like that. Do it like that. But the turtles, you just kind of go in a circle, kill them all. Not a big deal. Sometimes though, when you're doing this, the torch might not light properly. That probably just means you either forgot to kill a turtle, which happens, or one of the mobs is bugged. Just go to the other ones and kill them first, then go back, try to light the torch. 90% of the time, that fixes your issue. Otherwise, there's probably a mob in the side of the wall, and scream until someone helps you. There isn't really a strategy for fighting the mobs here. You just kind of kill them. If you need to, you can take them one at a time, or do them all. Just get them all out the way, target them all, kill them all, you know. Group them up, hit them with AoE spells. If you got multiple people, I recommend just kind of spreading out, kind of like how you would in a any of the other delves. Just have one person go to the left, to the right, then the other corners, get them all wiped out at the same time. Saves you a lot of time when you do that. Alright, one thing to note is the top left bit right there. There's kind of a spot where if you get stuck in, you can very easily die there. If you're using an enchanter, like, good luck, trying to die. But, keep hitting them, do that. If you get stuck in a corner, if you've got your 5 skill, like, if you got, like, your health, what's it called? Hurt something? I don't really care. Use that. Fully heal yourself, you'll be fine. Just cycle that over and over. AoE spells, target the guy to your left so you can kind of move out and start circling around. I didn't do that because I'm the best, so I don't have to, but you probably should. Alright, now for the dragon boss. Normally, what you would do is pull all the turtles, kill them, and try to pull the fire spirits one at a time. I messed up here, and I really didn't want to do this over again. So, I just killed the turtles, as you see here. I aggroed the dragon, and I tried to de-aggro him by, like, running away. That didn't work, but he got stuck in this corner. So you can kind of cheese that if you can manage to replicate it. Just kind of hit him through the wall, hit him with AoE spells. You can still get hit by the flame fucking attack that does, like, damage over time. But you can't get hit by the one that always messes with me. Is like the slide. It's the same element, same spell as the elementalism fire guy gets. That one is rough. It does a lot of damage. But if you get him there, he can't really hurt you. Yeah. That's it for this fight. Turn in your quest. Don't forget to do that. Otherwise, you gotta do the whole thing over again, and that's no fun for anybody. Alright. You just still want to go back to the archaeologist, who's, I believe that's the top right guy, like in the academy. Go back there, talk to him, and if you're doing what I'm doing, you should get Heartfire by now, which is, in my opinion, the best healing, ultimate in the game, or enchantment ultimate in the game. But I'm partial because I only play fire, or impartial. I did get really lucky with my runes here, so I kind of don't have to grind as much. And I do got an alt account with or a main account with a bunch of stuff on it, so you should probably, if you're doing this, get yourself some decent runes. Make sure you've got 110, 120, and then you'll be good. Alright, for the next trial is the Trial of Greed. This one it can be rough if you don't know what you're doing. It's very confusing in the beginning, but essentially what you just kind of, you gotta kill the, you gotta kill the souls first. What I recommend doing is when he goes to do his AoE attack, to get next to one, using your AoE attack, which should be faster, assumingly, if you're using the fire enchant, just use that. Go back and forth throughout doing that, so just go to the left, hit him, go to the right, hit him, go to the left, hit him. You'll do some pretty good damage to both of them. Once you get the second soul down, pretty much easy games. You just hit him until he dies. He goes through AoE spell, back up, heal, hit him, push forward, back up, heal, hit him, push forward, back up, heal, hit him, push forward, that kind of thing. Alright, now for the most annoying delve in the game. The Ruby Caverns. Here, I actually forgot, after I finished this, I did forget to turn in my quest. Don't make my mistake. Like, it's really not hard to remember it. Just turn in your quest, man. So many people get tripped up when they do these delves. They don't turn in their quests. Like, it's not that difficult. Just do it. I mean, I say that, I did forget, but fuck you. Right, for strategy, what you want to do is you kind of just want to kill these first three guys by just using the box method. So just that left and up, then right, then down, then left and up, and just do that over and over again. If you start to take them pretty heavy damage, you do have heart flames you can heal. You got the guy to your left. You can usually kill these guys at the same time by just pushing them towards the middle, then rinse and repeat what you did with the beginning guys, and that's it. Alright, now for these four. They're not too difficult. Just hit them all at the same time. They use a little AoE spell, you get out the way. Then you just circle them. Just keep moving around them, get in a circle. They can kind of, if they box you up, you can be very rough to get out of that, because they're just going to keep hitting you with stun attacks. But, so don't get boxed. If you're playing a healer, you don't really got to worry about that. If you do get stunned, just spam your potion, and try to get out of there. Like, kill one of them, focus all your stuff on him, and get out of that box, because you will get messed up. The boss fight after the not really a boss, more like a mini boss. He isn't too difficult. Like, I don't even know if you can die to him. Like, if you just spam your basic healing and auto attack, I don't think you can die. You're not even that. You could probably just stand still and he would kill himself. I have never seen anybody die to this guy. If you have died to him, I pity you. He just spams Fireball. That's it. He does some little bit of damage, I guess, but like, not enough to warrant a strategy. Alright, so here I actually make a little bit of a blunder. Normally I would go to the right and then immediately kill that person again. The person over there to just go up and then kill the guy to the right. I didn't do that because the previous times I had done this, I would kill the guy to the left and just go immediately to the top right and kill him. Or door would open. I didn't really question it. Now it doesn't do that. I don't know if they patched that or what changed. Yeah, I don't do that no more. So you gotta go to the, if you want, you can start with the right, then go to the left. But I recommend going left, killing them, go right, kill them. Then you can go up and kill them, and then just go fight the boss. You don't have to fight any of the people in the middle areas. They're optional. You can walk past them. Their aggro range is very short. So, like, you can just kind of go around them very easily. You take the path that I did, you only aggro one of them, and then he'll just leave you alone after a little bit, which is fine. Alright, now for the run killer himself, the Ruby Sorcerer. This guy, I don't think he's hard, but I could definitely see how you could die from him. If you don't really know what to do, or if you die, you go from the start, it is very hard to get back into a position where you can continue fighting. Pretty much what you want to do is, to start with, you want to go to the middle, or not the middle, but like, the first sort of ruby shard that's there. Stand behind that, attack him, then push up forward when he goes there. Sometimes, I've seen this happen once, maybe twice, he'll start off with the, like, melee one. So you need to go up there immediately and start attacking him, then pull back. If you got multiple people doing this, you can all just sit in the same spot if you want to. You should kill him pretty fast. If you do manage to die here, one thing to note is I think it's about 5 or 6 seconds for his next attack. So if you remember kind of what he's on, you can sort of time that so you can get the one that you need. So you want to enter in directly in the middle, and a way to spot that is if you look, there's kind of an off-colored pixel. What is it? Like, I'm trying to remember. Go to, like, left. Like, I'm describing this weird, but, so there's an off-colored pixel. You'll notice it. Yeah, I trust you. I believe in you. You'll notice it. There's an off-colored pixel that shows the middle. You walk up through there. You can, if you get lucky, or if you spam heals, you manage to get back into the room with the boss and you continue fighting him. If you've got somebody else with you, though, you can push them in front and they'll let you know. And they die, but you don't, so you get to go in there and live. I've never used this method, definitely, because I would never do that. But if someone wanted to do that, that would work. So, like, I don't know, if you would get a low-level player who needed help with a delve and told him to go in there first just to check it out and he died, that would work. That would work. Yes, I know I died to the boss. However, he had 32 HP. So, like, who really died there? I should have won. I would have killed him without dying if I didn't have to skip a song. Because I had a bad song. If I get a bad song, I'm not playing well. And I got a bad song, so I didn't play well. That's my excuse. Okay, now for Aiden's quest. This one is really, really easy. Especially if you have any ranged attack at all. Killing these Craglins is not hard. You stand on the cliff, hit them, then step back. And that's the fight. You can do that 2 times, then you can do it again. I think for the one where you kill the heretics, you can do the same thing. You used to be able to, in the beta, you could kill 3 heretics at the same time. But you can't do that anymore because they made them farther or whatever to offset that, I think. So you can't do that no more. So you just have to sit there and wait for the first one to respawn over and over again. Getting these smoke bombs can also be kind of difficult. You can very easily get trapped like I did a few times. But, I mean, they don't do much damage. The only real trouble is if you get a heretic on you or 2 heretics on you, you might die there. And if you do, that's not a big deal. Dying's a part of life, but, you know, it is what it is. Not too difficult. Alright. I did get a little bit confused here because I kind of forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Send that in. This trial, the trial of hunger, it can definitely be hard if you make it hard, but as long as you just don't stand next to him like you see me do right here, you'll do great. Just sit back and he will let you kill him. He does do this little attack that does damage over time. If you got a 1 or a 6 skill, you'll be fine, man. It's really not that difficult. Just stand next to him. If you do get hit by the big beam, it does, the big AoE attack, it does do quite a bit of damage. And that's what the little orbs are there for. Just heal. Most of these fights just come down to healing. Use your potions, that kind of thing. And there you go. Alright, this next little bit up here, the Ruby Speaker quest. I don't like this quest, I'll be honest with you. I think it's really annoying. I hate the salamanders. The salamanders aren't fun to fight. They're really annoying, and there's not enough of them. If there was 3 or 4 in an area, it would be better. But the strategy here is to just kill them 2 at a time as they spawn. Do that again, rinse and repeat. Kill them 2 at a time as they spawn, then come back, kill them 2 at a time. Then just walk over there, touch the lady. This one is next part after the, the siphoning power here. You just hit the same 6 ones. So hit the 6, go out, then go back in, hit 6, come back around, talk to her. That's the quest complete. Alright, now for the Ruby All-Seers. What is this? Yeah, All-Seer? Ruby All-Seer. Alright, now for the Ruby All-Seers. These guys are not hard. Pretty much just the, what's his name? Observer, but just little versions of him. If they do start to do that AoE attack, don't stand in that. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure it insta-kills you. I die to it a lot because I don't pay attention. But you don't get to see that. Yeah, the big lasers are not hard. You can kill them 3 at a time or 2 at a time, but the annoying part is waiting for them to respawn, because if you kill them at the same time, you're kind of just stuck there sitting, twiddling your thumbs, waiting for the next guys to spawn. I guess you could just walk out and then walk back in, but I think that takes more time than just waiting. Yeah, turn this quest, then you'll get into a little cutscene. If you are getting attacked, you don't really gotta worry about it, because during the cutscene, I don't think you take damage, but if you do, you can still cast spells, so just spam your healing spell. Then after that, run, because, what else are you gonna do? Fight? You can't fight. Well, you're looking at the guide. This bit is kind of annoying. When I was doing this first recording, I missed the little checkpoint there, and I kind of got confused. So just make sure you hit the checkpoint and talk to the lady. Recall back, and then you grab the, the little ruby thing from the, archaeologist. Is that how you say that word? Archaeologist. Right. And if you've done this correctly, you should get the glowing cavern ruby, and you'll be level 24 and ready for the Jade area. But now you need to get all the chests. You can also accept the quest here, and I'm not really going to talk over any of the chests, probably a couple of them, because some of them are a little weird, but, I mean, that's kind of it. Alright, the first kind of weird one we have here is, it's just like the one we have in Sapphire, where you just kill the Ruby Guardian, and then they open the chest, you can get it. Not too hard. So if you aggro the Ruby, either larvae, then, you know, just kill it. Not a big issue. Alright, that's it. Alright, now for this annoying one. So you're gonna end up doing this one again. So just, you know, I mentioned that. You grab this chest, but before you grab the chest, I'd recommend grabbing the another Flicker of Life, or whatever it is. The fire. The fire. Grab another one of those, so that way you can activate these stone golem, and then kill them. Not too difficult at all. Just stab him, or spell him, or kick him, or banish him, or whatever it is that you do. Alright, for this one, you're just gonna kill all the ruby eyes. That's it. Just kill them. I don't know if I can confirm this or not. I'll have to test this. But if you kill them and one of them respawns, like, immediately afterwards, I'm pretty sure you can still climb the chest. But I know there's a couple areas where if they respawn, you can't grab the chest. So just make sure, for extra security, kill them all at the same time. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, you're level 24. You should be fine. Alright, for this one, I recommend that you just grab this chest when you're doing the quest, and then just go in the back area, and then grab the chest right there, it'll be easier. And then you're all done, you're ready for the Jade area. Chill at the campfire while you wait, or don't, I don't care. See ya.